Hey horror fans, Skid Gore back with another video. Um, Binky wants to say hi. Binky, rare. Yeah, hey, say hi. Yeah. All right, let's get into this. We have more bees, many more bees here. So like here, first up, Blood Hunt. Um, this one was pretty brutal. I remember this one being really brutal. I got this one at Family Video when it was closing. I remember enjoying this one. Yeah, it's kind of in the tradition of Hills Have Eyes and Last House on the Left. Really brutal horror. I believe this is an Australian. Yeah, it's an Australian horror film. Really good though. Really well done. And up next we have Bundy and the Green River Killer. If anyone is familiar with the Ted Bundy case, or the Green River case rather, they enlisted the help of Ted Bundy to try to track down Gary Ridgway, and it worked. They staked out one of his victims, and he returned to the body. And yeah, the rest is history. It's actually a really good movie. I enjoyed it. I'm a fan of serial killers, so this one piqued my interest for sure. Bundy and the Green River Killer. I'd give that one a shot. We have Tales from the Crypt, Bordello of Blood, and Demon Knight. These are always fun. I'm a huge fan of the Tales from the Crypt series. Great movies. Demon Knight I like a little more than Bordello of Blood. Billy Zane was really good in Demon Knight. There's one from IFC Midnight called Beneath. I remember enjoying this one a lot. There's a lot of movies called Beneath, actually. This is the one about the coal miners that are trapped and eventually turn on each other, and there's something in the mine with them. Really well done movie. There's another Beneath that I said in one of my other videos, which is about a huge killer fish. That one was good too. But this one involves a coal mine, and very, very claustrophobic horror film. If you're claustrophobic at all, this one will definitely affect you. But I thought it was very well done. And we have one called Bloodletting. This was kind of a fun serial killer type film. I enjoyed this one. It's been a while since I've seen it, but it's kind of like a pair of serial killers, I believe. Man and woman going around killing people. Cool movie. Bloodletting. I believe that just got a Blu-ray release. And we have Martin Sheen in The Believers. This is a great film. Not a lot of people talk about it. This one kind of flew under the radar, but I think it's a great film. It's got cannibalistic elements within it as well. There's a lot going on in this movie. That scene where Martin Sheen's wife gets electrocuted at the beginning of the film, that's pretty hard to see. And he is such a good actor. He really sells it, being like heartbroken. Butcher Boys, I don't think I've ever seen this movie. I hear nothing but bad things. And one called The Butcher Boy. I actually learned about this film through Rue Morgue magazine. Kind of a comedy mixed with horror elements. Coming of age film. I liked it. This one was really cool. The Boy. I believe this is from Elijah Wood's horror label, I believe. They put this one out. This one was really good. The Boy. Definitely the upbringing of soon to be maybe a serial killer. We don't know what he went on to become, but obviously kind of definitely a pyromaniac. There's scenes in this movie that are really awesome. I love how he gets back at all those asshole college kids or whatever, just by burning everything. That's a great movie, The Boy. I would recommend that one. Of course, my honey, Tiffany Shepis, is in this film, Bonnie and Clyde vs. Dracula. It looks like a pretty campy film, but actually it's really done well. Tiffany Shepis puts on a great performance. She really got into character for the Bonnie character. Really, really awesome. Enjoyed this movie. She full frontal nudity too from her, which is never a bad thing. Yeah, Alexis Texas in Bloodlust Zombies. Kind of a low budget zombie movie. I remember it being kind of fun. We have Brotherhood of the Wolf. Great film, very long though. You really gotta have some time to watch this one. Loosely based on The Beast of Gévaudan, which I'm a fan of that case in France with the werewolf. Good movie. You have kind of a brutal one here, Basement Jack. I remember liking this one a lot. Very brutal, very bloody. Tiffany Shepis is in this one too. Cool. Yeah, Basement Jack was cool. Oh, wow. A Never Ending Supply of the Beyond. This is actually the first one I got, I believe. And this is the. Yeah, this is the Anchor Bay one. I have had a lot of fun with this one in the past. Of course, I've upgraded to many different things of the Beyond, as you can see. But yeah, this was the one that started it all for me. Introduced me to necrophagia as well. The Beyond is classic, of course, as you all know. Here's Fangoria Blood Drive. These are some fun short films. This one is hosted by Rob Zombie. I believe the other one is hosted by Mistress Julia. I have that one somewhere. Yeah, this one was cool. Here's kind of a true crime film here, based on the case. I forget the guy's name, but he shot up a McDonald's back in the 90s, and it was a very brutal crime, killing spree. And this film's based on the true story, Bloody Wednesday. Kind of what went through his mind as he was doing that horrible. It's a very good movie. I enjoyed Bloody Wednesday. I enjoyed this one as well, Bad Dreams. It's kind of been known as a Nightmare on Elm Street type ripoff because it's got like burn victim stuff going around. Richard Lynch is great in this. I think it offers a lot more. Very good movie. Yeah, Richard Lynch kills it in this film. He's the cult leader. Tiffany Shepis again. Wow. On a roll for Tiffany Shepis. We have Blood Oath from the Trauma Films. I enjoyed this one. Yeah, this one was cool. It was a fun slasher. Yeah, I absolutely love her. I'd love to meet her someday. Beautiful, talented actress. Blood Oath was cool. Then we have one from Masters of Horror, The Black Cat with Jeffrey Combs, one of my favorite male actors. The Black Cat was great. Stuart Gordon, rest in peace. That was a really hard one to take too. Love Stuart Gordon's films, but The Black Cat was really very well done. Of the Edgar Allan Poe story for sure. And Jeffrey Combs looks just like Poe. It's amazing. Very, very good performance. And we have Bone Hill Road. One of my favorite modern werewolf movies for sure. Really enjoyed this one. There's a lot going on in this movie. Todd Sheets is an amazing indie director. Linnea Quigley is in this film as well. Yeah, this one was so good. I highly recommend Bone Hill Road if you're a fan of werewolf films mixed with psychological elements, drama. There's a lot going on in this movie. But at the end of the day, it's a great werewolf film. Loved it. All CGI. I'm sorry, all practical effects werewolves. No CGI bullshit. There's a movie called Born. I enjoyed this one with Kane Hodder. That was a pretty cool one. Kane Hodder plays like a satanic priest type. We have Blood Creek. This one was fun. I enjoyed this one. Good Nazi zombie type movie. From what I remember. It looks cool. We have a pretty brutal one here from Lucifer Valentine called Black Metal Veins from Unearth Films. Anyone who knows me knows I'm a huge fan of black metal music and extreme metal music, so this one definitely went down good. Very brutal and wow, depressing film. Lucifer Valentine is not for everybody. His films are not for everybody, but they really make you think about the dangers of drug use for sure. And of course, vomit. Disgusting. Oh man, Phyllis Diller in the boneyard. Oh, such a classic here. Such a classic. I love this film. Oh, everyone knows the poodle scene, which on the cover. I absolutely love this movie. Yeah, that poodle cracks me up. That's the best scene. Yeah, Jeffrey Combs again. And Beyond Reanimator. I got this one used really cheap, but it's a good movie. It's a good continuation of the Reanimator films, I think. Not amazing, but not horrible. And of course, anytime you see Herbert West, that's always fun. Sorry, stretching here. Hard to do this with one arm. Better Watch Out. This was a fun Christmas film. I enjoyed this one. It definitely has a twist ending, which you never saw coming. But then when you rewatch it, you're like, oh, okay. It was all just for that, apparently. But that kid is so annoying. I just wanted to kill him myself. But a great performance. Enjoyed this one. Better Watch Out. Check it out. That makes a good Christmas watch for the family. Yeah, Bloodsucking Bastards. This is a comedy type horror film. I did enjoy it though. Bloodsucking Bastards. Bikini Girls on Ice. I think me and my friends were drunk and tried watching this at a party, and I remember not liking it. I'd have to rewatch it, but I really don't remember it. It's got a cool title, but I just don't think it was executed right. Maybe I'm mistaking this for a different movie, but it was just one of those nights. I might have to rewatch that one. I don't say a movie sucks unless I know it sucks, so. Oh wow, another Bourne. Okay. Yeah, I have 2 Bournes apparently. Huh, okay. Yeah, Kane Hodder's cool. Very nice guy. Very passionate about what he does. Bourne is a good movie. I think that's pretty damn good. Blackwater Vampire. Like I say, I'm never the biggest fan of like found footage films, but this one, that creepy little vampire on there, man, he's pretty creepy. Kind of got like a bit of a Max Schreck type thing to him. I liked it. I mean, it's not groundbreaking, but it's not horrible. It's got a really good. The ending, I really don't care for the ending, but the atmosphere in the woods with the snow. It's a good movie to watch for snow and being isolated in the woods with this little creepy fucker running around. Yeah, pretty good one. Oh, here's Blood Drive 2. Yep, hosted by Mistress Julia. Oh, she is so gorgeous. I don't know what she's doing now. Now that Uranium's off the air. But yeah, this one was cool, just like the first one. If they made more of these blood drives, that'd be awesome. Here is Back to the Beyond. I've never seen this. Looks like a ghost type movie. Here's The Bride's Whore Blood. I enjoyed this one. This is a good vampire film. In fact, I got a little treat here. I was gonna save this for the VHS update, but why the hell not? It's all battered to shit, but this is the original Regal big box of The Bride's Whore Blood. In horrible condition, but it's still awesome to have. I remember seeing this on the old VHS shelves. But The Bride's Whore Blood is a great movie. I enjoy it. Good 70s vampire type movie. Yeah, we got the George Romero movie that no one really ever talks about or gives credit to, and that's Bruiser. And I don't know, I think Bruiser's pretty cool. I love the scene with the Misfits. That's probably the most thing anyone remembers. Yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it. A different side of George Romero. Yeah, this is a fun one. Brimstone. Another example of Western horror cinema. There's not many, but the ones that there are, some of them are really good. This one, Bow and Tomahawk, The Burrowers. This one definitely. Brimstone was great. Awesome film. That one really surprised me. Yeah, we have a really brutal one here. Blockbuster exclusive. Wow. From Dimension Extreme Broken. There's actually a version of this movie where like the cover comes apart and you see like a bunch of gore with the stitches and shit. I always was on the hunt for that version. I always loved that, but this was cheap. Dimension Films always puts out or Extreme Line made one of my all-time favorite films, Inside. So I think they made Eden Lake and Storm Warning, movies like that. They're a really good line. Rest in peace, Herschel Gordon Lewis. Blood Mania. I believe this is his last film. Kind of a horror anthology. Really great seeing him doing what he does best one more time. Yeah, I miss him a lot. As I'm sure most horror fans do. Here's Brutal. Oh, I had Brutal already, didn't I? I have 2 copies of Brutal and Born. Wow. This is a good movie, though. The Badger Game. I enjoyed this one. This one was pretty cool. And we have the Mighty Body Bags. Oh, yeah. This is a really cool release from Scream Factory. I had the VHS for years, so it was really cool having an upgrade on this. Really fun horror anthology with John Carpenter. Stacy Keach with the hair episode. That one I always remember. And the Mark Hamill. The Mark Hamill one is the best one, where he gets the dead guy's eye. The eye of a serial killer, and you start seeing through his eyes and just turns psycho. It's a great film. Awesome release from Scream Factory. I'm so glad they rescued that from obscurity. Bath Salt Zombies. I think this is, what the hell's the director's name? I forget. Is it Dustin Mills? I think this is a Dustin Mills film. Yeah, this one was fun. Bath Salt Zombies. Great title. There's some H.P. Lovecraft, Beyond the Wall of Sleep. I have to rewatch this one. I don't really remember it. It's kind of one of those that fell through the cracks on... Just kind of see it on the shelf and I always pass it by, but I'm a fan of H.P. Lovecraft's work, so I'll definitely check it out. Here's a pretty brutal one here. Blitzkrieg, Escape from Silgag 69. Yeah, this one was really brutal. Definitely a Nazi exploitation film. More of a modern Nazi exploitation film. Oop, there's boobs, sorry. Yeah, this one was really cool. Special SS edition. Nice. Yeah, I enjoyed that one. I think they just re-released that one on a nice Blu-ray. And not really a horror film or science fiction, but I love it. The one, the only, Blade Runner. Excellent. Gotta have Blade Runner in the collection. Even if it isn't really most horror. Below Zero, I've never seen this one. I am a huge fan of Michael Berryman. Not so much of Edward Furlong, but I don't know, I guess I'll get to it someday. Cool cover. I think this is an Asian one, isn't it? Black Rat. I think this is an Asian horror film. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Tokyo Shock. Nice. Yeah, I'll have to check this one out. I never did. I'm a big fan of Asian horror cinema, though. Here's a guilty pleasure here. The Beast of Yucca Flats with Tor Johnson. Oh, yeah. Gotta love Tor Johnson. Planet of Outer Space fame and Bride of the Monster. He was a great guy. We have Something Weird Video, Bloody Pit of Horror. I think this one just got put out too on a good Blu-ray, but I always like this little snapper case. I'm not the biggest fan of snapper cases though, but Something Weird Video, huge fan of them. Mickey Haggerty is amazing as the Crimson. The what the hell is it called? Oh, the Crimson Executioner. Yeah, there's some really brutal scenes in this movie for its time. Right up there with like Color Me Blood Red or The Wizard of Gore, something like that. Backcountry is one of the. Actually, it is my favorite Killer Bear movie ever. It's just so realistic. They use real bears, real black bear, and it's really cool watching the behind the scenes how they train this bear to attack. Really amazing film from AFC Midnight. I'd highly recommend this one. Definitely a no holds barred survival nightmare, absolutely. And the lead actress is absolutely amazing. She definitely put on a great performance. Billy Club, this is a fun slasher. What's funny is when I was watching this movie for the first time, it actually takes place in Two Rivers, Wisconsin, which is actually my hometown. So that was kind of cool. And the town in this movie looks nothing like Two Rivers. Trust me, looks nothing like it. Actually makes Two Rivers look good. But yeah, I always thought that was kind of funny. Good movie, though. I loved Billy Club. Really unique. This was a fun one. Borderland. Probably not so fun for the characters involved, I imagine, but really makes you think about going to Mexico. Kind of like Atraz. It's like, wow, a lot of crazy shit happens in Mexico. But yeah, this was a really fun one. After Dark Horror Fit. The Butchers, I don't remember this one. I hear nothing but horrible things. And we have the one, the only Blair Witch Project. I liked it. It gets a lot of shit, but I like it for what it is. I remember what the whole buzz it created when it came out. It was pretty. It was pretty intense. One of the best marketed movies ever made for sure. The marketing for this film was great. I actually like the story of the Blair Witch. That's included on here. That's actually pretty entertaining. Yeah, we have this huge ass Mamma Jamma box set here of The Basement from Camp Motion Pictures. Oh man, what a great set. Absolutely amazing. You get some really cool shit in here. I don't know if this is still available. Might be, I don't know. But you get The Basement, Captives, Video Violence Classic, Video Violence 2, not so much, and Cannibal Campo, which has like the greatest cover ever, but is so misleading, and that movie is not the greatest. But the cover's cool. But yeah, Camp Motion Pictures, man, this is awesome. This fucker's so huge it doesn't even fit on my shelf. The Basement, absolutely love it. Comes with a VHS, all that good stuff. All right, well, I'm gonna cut it there. I'll be back with some VHS of the A's and B's next. And thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you shortly. As I was Gore Forever.